What's going on, everyone? Austin John Plays here, and today I'm going to be going over some helpful early game tips for your new playthrough of Pokemon Legend ZA. Now, if this is your first time playing or it's been a while since the game came out and you just want to watch a video to refresh yourself on some stuff, now I'm not going to be going over the absolute bare bone basics of things. I am going to be going over some actual really helpful, I would say beginner intermediate stuff, because you can pick up on how to catch Pokemon, right? There's a tutorial for it. So you're actually locked from your movement of the entire map until you make your way to the Looker Bureau and you get yourself your first 3 side quests. And right now you get your free roam of the entire map. Anywhere that you want to go in the entire world, if you can reach it, you can actually go there right now, exploring the roofs. And Holovators are, nice, easy way to do that. You're gonna see a whole bunch of Mega Crystals. Now, let me tell you, you're gonna need thousands of Mega Crystals before you complete the game if you want to get all the Mega Stones. The only problem is, in your inventory, I don't know if you've ever picked up on this, all of your main items, like recovery items, are limited to 99. All of your Pokeballs are limited to 999. All of your treasures are limited to 99. And for some reason, things like your extra small experience candy are limited to 99, but Mega Shards are 999. Whatever the number is, once you hit to that number, you can't get any more, so you actually have to spend them. And you can spend some time now and go around and actually destroy all these Mega Crystals everywhere. It's actually a little bit more beneficial to do it later on, and I'm going to tell you why. Anyone with yellow text above their head, talk to them, you get some free stuff from them. Thanks for the Great Balls. Oh, obviously it's because Cleffa has a very low catch rate and they want you to actually go ahead and catch that Cleffa. Oh, I did not mean to initiate combat with Cleffa. That's fine. So here's a pretty neat thing. When a Pokemon currently has the unconscious condition, they're not aggroed on you, so you can actually go ahead and save the game. A neat thing is, if I were to reload the game right now by closing out the software and reopening it, I'm going to be spawning in with that Cleffa refreshed with the unconscious condition. So if I really wanted to make sure that I caught that Pokemon and that was my last shot, my last opportunity, Marshall told me to go lose myself. This is how I do that. There's a big old cluster of these Mega Shards. I'm not going to not break them, Early game, you're going to be finding all of these Flabébé everywhere. I highly recommend that you focus on making sure you get at least one of each of the colors, because they are going to be used for a quest kind of early in the game. And I'm just going around now. I'm just filling up my decks right now. On top of that, I'm also getting all these points for Team Flare admin Mabel. I think it's hysterical that they made a Team Flare admin the new, professor assistant. Wow, we're getting a bunch of these. Okay, we're pretty much almost level 10 and we just left the tutorial. Also, some Pokemon learn moves like this rollout, which is great for actually getting giant clusters of Mega Shards. 10 out of 10 recommend. Oh, it's a whole Pidgeotto over here. I don't know if I'm gonna win this one. What's your, oh, she's gone. He's gone. And that's not a great catch rate, so maybe. If your Pokemon's about to take a massive hit, there's a neat thing that you can do, and if you swap a Pokemon at the right time, you can completely avoid all damage. There we go. Perfect dodge. So by swapping your Pokemon at the right time, you can completely mitigate all damage. Did Tepig fall off the roof? Tepig? Tepig? He'll eventually, okay, he came back up. He found his way. So as a Pokemon's health gets lower, obviously it's going to be easier to knock out. But I want to actually make sure that I catch this Pidgeotto, so I'm going to do that quick save process right here, because I only have one shot with this Great Ball. And I did not get it. So before that Pokemon has the opportunity to despawn, I'm just gonna do a quick reload. And we got it. This is a great time that I wanna talk about my move loadout. You can customize where all 4 of your moves are, and you absolutely should, because your efficiency to go from the beginning, middle, end, and post game has to do with how quickly you know where all 4 of your attacks are. It's kind of like Pokemon Unite in a way. And if you make all of your Pokemon's attack locations in the same place, then that's a whole lot less than you have to remember. The way that I like to lay out my buttons, and feel free to adopt this yourself, is I like to have my stab, my same type attack bonus, my big damage that I'm going to constantly hit, as being my A button. And then anything that I do as a follow-up attack, which is usually a weaker, faster casting time attack, like quick attack, I keep that in the bottom spot. So if that did a good amount of damage, I just need a little bit more, boom, bottom button. Usually my coverage move is going to be the X button, that I'll know the times that I'm going to be hitting that. And any sort of status condition or attack increase, decrease, saboteur, whatever you want to call it, that's usually what I assign to Y. Now, very rarely, if I'm running a specific Pokemon that does well at doing two different status things, I'll always make the second one the X and one of them the Y, just because, you know, they're further away from where your thumb rests naturally. So Aerial Ace is my strongest move for Pidgeotto, quick attack is right there. Coverage move is Twister because, well, I just started the game and that's all Pidgeotto can learn. And Growl is going to be my Y button. I switch over to Tepig and same type attack bonus, strongest move is Flame Wheel, Ember's my fast attack, Rollout's my coverage, Tail Whip is on the left. If you do the same exact position for all of your Pokemon, that's so much less that you have to remember going into battle, and it becomes more muscle memory than anything else. Oh, anytime you see these purple screws, these are the colorful screws. I'm gonna switch over to my other game for this. Right here at the lower right of the map, you're gonna be finding this location that at some point in the game you're going to have to visit, so you might as well do it early. It's called the Racine Construction. And if you talk to this guy outside, you can exchange your colorful screws with him. Now, you got a Canary plush from him at the beginning of the game, and as you go through the game and you get more screws, you can unlock more of the plushes between different categories. The blue increase your catch rate and are very important. The green make it so that you're less likely to black out from damage, which is the least important in my eyes, as long as you're, you know, not getting hit. The pink make it so Mega Shards drop more items, which is, you know, cool, I guess. The gold make it so you get more prize money after you do battles, which is alright, but money really isn't an issue at any point in the game. And red makes it so you get more experience points. Obviously, use all of your colorful screws to get red Canary plushes at the beginning of the game to get as much experience as you can to make the game easier for yourself. From then, obviously, you want the blues so that way you catch more Pokemon and complete your decks easier and just help your overall progression. From there, the pink ones are going to give you more Mega Crystals for destroying Mega Shards, because toward the end of the game, you are going to have to farm up Mega Shards for different Mega Stones. I would not recommend trying to farm up Mega Stones before you have one or preferably at least two of the pink plushes. By the way, if you go to Link Play and you go to Mystery Gift and you're watching this before, I think it's Pokemon Day 2026, and you go to Get Via Internet, you're going to get yourself a Ralts and a Gardevoirite, which is typically something that you have to purchase very late in the game. So you might as well claim it now. Yeah, look at that beautiful 1440p mystery gifting. Oh, and Ralts appears in the cutscene. That's cool. Instead of just generic box. Good job, guys. Oh, and look at that. They actually made the Ralts hold the item. Yeah, look at that. It shows up holding the Gardevoirite. And it shows up in Mega Stones even before you've unlocked Mega Evolution, so that's cool. I'm gonna actually not pick up this colorful screw because I am gonna do a full video guide on every single screw location so everyone else can get all the colorful screws in the game. It's so weird not having fall damage, knowing how many times I died in PLA because of that. Speaking of roofs, I mean, yeah, definitely go up there, feel free, knock some things around, have some fun, but I do want to let you know that it gets much easier to make your way around the roofs later in the game after you unlock the, I think it's called Roto Glide or something. I don't know, they showed it off in a whole bunch of the trailers where basically the character jumps off of a building and then you get a big swoop. Think of it like a double jump essentially, and that makes things like that colorful screw much easier than having to do. I mean, you can get it early. There's just like a weird thing you have to do with a, you have to sprint and then roll off of a cliff. So sprint roll. And maybe if I did it from higher, it would work, but not. You have to use the Roto Boost ability. You see this weird shape right here? This is a very important location. Inside of here is the largest farmer's market in the entire city. This is where, at the very beginning of the game, I am still in the tutorial. If I wanted to come, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, I can get Bold Mints. This one on the way in has Adamant Mints, which is the mint that gives you more physical attack and less special attack. And they only cost 20,000 each, which is very reasonable. Pretty much after your second ZA Royale level, you're going to be able to afford nature mints for at least half of your team. So not an issue there. Just hear these words and remember them, like put it in the back of your head. You're going to have to do a quest and it's going to ask for like 20 of a common berry and then 5 of a rare berry and 5 of another rare berry. Both of those berries you can buy here for I think 200 Poké-Dollars each. So this location next to Wild Zone 3 Farmer's Market. Got it? Good. This game is so much snappier on the Switch too. Oh, people have asked how it runs on the Switch 1. I played this Switch 1 version on the Switch 2 and it was very playable. On the Switch 1, it kind of only had a few bog downs during like a lot of models on screen, and sometimes the models load in a little bit slower, so I wouldn't say it was the worst. But over here is the Pokeball Boutique. I think it shows on your map from the very beginning of the game. And right from the start of the game, you can buy all of the different exotic and helpful Pokeballs in the game, including Premier Balls, which is nice. I mean, I don't know why they cost so much more than regular Pokeballs, but whatever. Quick Balls are just as goated as they always are. Timer Balls are much less necessary than they have been in the past. I would also never recommend buying a Dive Ball when the Net Ball achieves the exact same thing, but usually better. In this game, unless it's an aquatic Pokemon, it doesn't actually go in the water, it floats on top of the water. Yeah, just get Net Balls instead. And then once you're in the late game and you're just trying to rack up numbers, Repeat Balls are amazing. However, after you get that Canary plush level 3 for catching Pokemon, you're gonna find that Ultra Balls just kind of do the trick. The game is gonna tell you 100 times over, so I might as well say it. To run, you just tap B, you don't have to hold it. Great quality of life change. And these little glistening items on the ground, you don't need to hit anything, you'll just pick them up automatically. You probably figured that out by now. You're smart, I know you are. I'm just running around the map, just unlocking every single fast travel point because why not? I can, so I might as well. They're all at ground level. You don't need to climb up anywhere for them. Outside of every Pokemon Center is this guy who grabs your balls whenever you throw them on the ground and you accidentally miss a Pokemon, so feel free to talk to him, get your Pokeballs back for free. Plus, it's weird that you can ZL target on a Pokemon while you're still out of Pokeball range. Like, there's a very, like, fine gap of it. Oh, and I should have registered my birthday. It's fine, this is just my second playthrough, and I don't think I'm going to be playing my second playthrough that much come April. Ooh, another free access Holovator. What fun stuff you do have up here? It's just a Pidgey hanging out. You know, I should really go do those first 3 quests to unlock the wild alphas, because right now it's just easy common Pokemon who are not a threat at all to me. Anytime you come up to a roof area, do yourself a favor and do like a quick little inspection. Zoom off in the distance, see what's going on. You're also going to be finding all these obstacles everywhere. Hit them with an attack. That's all you got to do. Like the mud that you see on the floor and a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, this one's got a whole mess of Vivian. Can I even get up here right now? Oh yeah, I just got to rock smash all this. Cool. What's down there? Oh, it's an Abra and a Screw. I probably don't have that Screw. Can I eat him? Eat him. Got him. Nice. Oh wow, I forgot how bad your catch rate is at the beginning of the game. Okay, what's the chance I can get one of these butterflies off guard and get a nice back strike in? GG. Ultra Ball's 2 stars, so that's what, about a 50% chance? Yeah, 50% of the time it works every time. What are you taking damage from? I don't know what you're taking damage from. Just go back in the ball. Oh, it was infestation. That makes sense. But yeah, anytime you come to these rooftops, there's always like 2 or 3 cool things up here. And think of it like Korok hunts, except better, because you'll find TMs and helpful items, evolution items, early game dusk stones, a rare Pokemon that you weren't expecting to find. Like, I low-key kind of want to go through and find myself one of the many places that you could get a Dratini and just do an early game dragon run. It's always weird coming to areas that are going to, in the future, be wild zones. And like, it's fully populated with people and kiosks and stands, and later on it's not. Yeah, all the plazas end up becoming wild zones because of plot reasons that I'm not going to talk about. And Actually, a lot of the map ends up becoming wild zones. There's 20 in total, even though the game only starts with 5. Oh yeah, look at this. You have the best nature mints just chilling here. And you're going out of business soon, buddy, so sorry to hear about that. You know, Pokemon economy, gotta build up. Gonna come on over to the hotel and get the white Flabébés. There's, I think, 4 of them here. One of them ran away. He's just going down the street. Just gonna go shopping. Gonna go pick up some milk and cigarettes. Bye, Dad. Yo, could you imagine trying to do a Professor Oak's challenge in this game? It'd be a lot of fun. I should ask Johnstone if he's gonna do it. I do like that they brought back the evolution screen like that. One small change I noticed, like, for example, for the evolutions, you used to have your choice if you wanted like Espeon versus Sylveon, but you don't have that option anymore, which is just weird. Like, why they took that out, I don't know. Oh, power up punch, yes. Okay, now we are cooking, and I can finally assign Rock Smash. So let's put Rock Smash down there as my quick attack, and then power up punch there, roll out, nice. I have not looked at the map in a while, and I ended up here at Wild Zone 6. Is this the one that I want to talk about? No, I want to talk about Wild Zone 5. Wild Zone 5 has one of the best Pokemon in the game that I 100% recommend that you go and get. Also, I realized being in the tutorial, the day-night cycle system is paused. My shadow's just been where it is for a while. Oh, I have to complete the tutorial with the side missions. Fine, fine, I'll do the side missions. Lady, what do you want? Are you the you dropped your wedding ring in the graveyard one? By the way, quick pro tip. Treat this game like Legends Arceus. Throw like crazy, especially when everything in the area is gonna have like 50% or higher catch rate. You're gonna help knock out those quests at the top right so much easier and not have to grind toward the end of the game. So these Pokemon that are like related to story missions, these are considered static encounters and they can never be shiny, so there's never really any point to reset for them. Oh, he is specially bulky. I forgot about that fact. Fine, do a Thunder Wave. Oh, that's nice damage. Also, we're looking at 3/4 chance to catch. I'll take those odds. GG. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a single Honedge that spawns here during the day. Oh, Spupa, need you. Yeet. Does he only spawn later? Or at nighttime? Or not during the tutorial? Oh, Brambles. Flame Wheel. Nice. Fire Spin. That's a pretty great TM in this game. Oh, you're the person who wants to trade Pikachu for Heracross, right? You can have this one with the boosted special defense. You know, I forgot how intimidating it was right at the beginning of the game where like literally everything is possible and there's this huge city to explore, so then you just tend to hyper focus on like these smaller missions. Oh, great. And this is how we activate oh, it's side mission 1 to activate wild alphas. It's the blue Flabébé. I need you. Thank you. It was on this roof, by the way, right next to Plaza 3, in case you're, I don't know, right now looking for a blue Flabébé. I think this is one of the locations that Gumi spawns, but only if it's raining. I mean, you want to oh, am I gonna fall? Nope, great. Still haven't found its evolution in the wild after like 60 hours. If you happen to see it someplace, drop a comment down below. Help people out with that trade. A max revive. The items you get for exploring early, right? Oh, it's Dedenne. I don't have you. Use one of these new Ultra Balls I found. GG. Oh! he just jumped off of this roof for me. Okay, wait. If I line you up better, then can you do your Flame Wheel? Yep, you sure can. The little things that make me happy. Wow, the text is so much faster on Switch too. It really is though. Like the text boxes come up faster. The question is, can I catch him? Oh, yeah, he's an easy catch, great. When the quest is called Secrets of Mega Evolution and she sends out an Ampharos, you're like, oh, what's about to happen? I wonder what it could be. Oh, this looks so good on Switch too. Yeah. I hope YouTube didn't compress that down too much. And especially during like that mid-mega evolution scene, it's really hard to grab like a clean screenshot on the Switch One for thumbnails. So hopefully maybe now I can get good ones. Oh, this seems like a time for a good natural segue into better battling, right? Reaching rank X. Sun's getting real low, big guy. Actually, instead of waiting for it to become night, I'm just gonna go find a bench. And at a bench, you can just sleep until nighttime or just, you know, progress it to day from night or night to day. And where's the wild zone? Okay, cool. You could always fast travel to it even if you haven't really explored that area yet. Okay, great. Let's do some combat. Oh, bonus cards. Bonus cards are so important. Oh wow, they are so low at the beginning of the game. 150 points, that's it. So if I can knock out a Bellsprout with an electric attack, that knocks out 2 quests. I like to kite an enemy over and then initiate the attack, roll away, that way I'm safe. And we did not knock it out with the first hit, but the follow-up, kablooey. Great, that's both cards down, and that's a third of the way there. Use super effective moves, doesn't matter. You have Pin Missile, which is a super effective attack. Nice. Oh, I thought that would have done more damage. Oh, there we go. Oh, only the first hit count. That's why. Yeah, this Pin Missile from this thing is insane. Melted. Oh, why did I think Bug was super effective against Psychic? Sneak up with water moves. I know you want me to use water moves. I'm not gonna use water moves. Oh, Bunnelby. You have a fighting attack, so let's do that. Starting a battle with power-up punch, that way you're already at +1. Awesome stuff. And then we just go ahead with a rollout. And that's a GG. My grandpappy always said, work smarter, not harder. My grandpappy was a very wise and racist old man. Oh, she has a Fennekin. I was distracted by the Fennekin. Oh, and that's an Oko. Cool. Bunnelby, go ahead and use that power-up punch, and it died to power-up punch. Nice. Oh, you'll also be tempted to use the Earth Power Alpha Bunnelby at the beginning of the game, but like, it's not good. Neat thing though, like PLA, all alphas have 3 perfect IVs, so they're half of a perfect Pokemon. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, you missed. Doing that sneak up for that first attack is so huge during these battles. It's just one less Pokemon you don't have to worry about. Before we head to that Challenger battle, I do want to head over to Wild Area 5 for that Pokemon I was telling you about. It's like, hands down, one of the best Pokemon you're going to get in the entire game. Hopefully it's already here. Yes, perfect. Do you see that Alpha Bellsprout? I'm not even joking. That Bellsprout, one of the best Pokemon in the entire game. Let's just hopefully catch it without it seeing me to avoid quite a chaotic battle. And we have Dusk Balls. Those are great because it is nighttime and that's a 100% or, you know, 75% or higher catch rate. Yeah, that's a level 25 Bellsprout. But more importantly, it has Toxic. And it normally doesn't learn Toxic, which makes it so much stronger, and it can immediately evolve to Weepinbell. And we can go to this Pokemon Center right here, and conveniently enough, on our way, one of these stores on the left-hand side, so there's 3 wardrobe places, and then boom, the Stone Store. Yeah, from the beginning of the game, you just buy a lot of the evolution stones. And here's a pro tip, at the end of the game, you can buy the other evolution stones, like the Dawn and Dusk Stone, which is not a common thing in Pokemon games, so I think that's pretty cool. It doesn't make up for the fact that there's no trading cable, link cable, whatever it was called in PLA, but it's definitely helpful. And boom, at the very beginning of the game, level 25, Sludge Bomb, all the fun stuff. Wait. Can our level even control a Weeping Bell? Yes, at level 25 or below will listen to my commands. So if it gains any experience, it won't listen anymore. Victreebel's a mixed attacker with a little bit of emphasis on special attack, but when it mega evolves, it's a mixed attacker with a little bit of emphasis on physical attack. So you shouldn't really specialize it one way or the other until you're ready for those megas and everything. Let's go ahead and just touch that Pokemon Center, that way we register it. And let's go beat up a child. Oh, neat thing, this one item right here, at this one in particular island, I believe this is always a pearl. Yep, always a pearl. Right in front of that very large, ominous building that probably has plot device later. I thought this one was a kid. It's just a woman. I just have to go beat up a woman. Why does that feel worse? Hi, Yevon. Yvonne? No, I'm gonna go with Yevon, like Final Fantasy X. Your challenger's ticket's verified. Does she have a slightly darker case? No, it's just probably the lighting, right? I like that some of the characters in the game have a different Rotom phone case. I don't think you can change yours. Weird. Hi, Yevon. Yeah, I know it's Yvonne. Go Alpha Victreebel. Well, oh, it's level 15. Cool. It's dead. It's Swirlix. It's dead. It's Vivian. It's dead. Other than the obvious huge level advantage and it's an evolved Pokemon in these stupid early levels, the reason that this Victreebel is so good is because Toxic basically knocks out any Pokemon that's not a Steel type in 21 seconds because, you know, it's a real-time system. And even if you get knocked out, I think you have like 6, 8, maybe 10 seconds to pick your next Pokemon, so you can usually knock out stuff by just waiting to send out your next Pokemon, which is, you know, very broken. So much so that I think that toxic spikes and hazards are going to be very popular in online battles. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the early game tips that I wanted to share with you guys. I always like making these kind of videos. This is actually my longest series of videos I ever made. The oldest video on my channel is pretty much this exact format. It's changed a little bit when I did Sword and Shield, and then it's pretty much remained exactly the same since Sword and Shield. And yeah, I just like making this in particular video for every Pokemon game that comes out. So I'm just chilling in my room. It's like super late at night. I'm cozy. You're gaming. You're getting fun and sweaty in there. You're like, oh, I never thought of that. Thanks for the tip, Austin. And because I don't do walkthroughs of Pokemon games, this is like my one time to be like super casual but also knowledgeable about it. And these videos always go over well and I enjoy making them. So that's why I still do. And anytime that I return to a game that I haven't played in a while, I watch this video again and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your time here. I hope you enjoy the combat system. Did I mention there's a lot of combat in this game? Just one last little thing. I talked about it in the Shiny video earlier today. Mabel's Research, level 50. It's the Shiny Charm. It's a pain in the balls to get. It's a swift kick in the balls because you have to do 1,000 battles. And in my main playthrough, I only did 300 over 60 hours. So it's a big achievement to do. So I hope you like the combat. The good news is now playing online, you could do combat there. So those count toward that number. Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna really like the free-for-all stuff. Guys, thank you so much for being here. If you found this information helpful, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out.